I am about to make myself some lunch. It is almost 1 o'clock. I just finished editing the Where We Stayed vlog, and at the end I put all of the hot spots off of my Google map trip update thing. So hopefully you guys found those useful. Now it's time to make lunch. I have gluten-free pasta that I literally just turned it off, so I just need to drain those, and then I'll show you what I have down here that I'm gonna cut up and make kind of like a pasta salad with. So down here I got a couple of things. I do have some green onion, I have some jalapenos, I have some tomatoes. I'm also gonna add olive oil, a variety of herbs, and then I think that's all I'm gonna add into this time, but I will let you know if I change up anything or if I add anything else. I'll tell you what, you do not realize how challenging it is not being able to use a single finger, especially your pointer finger, because that's used for like everything. Until you don't have the ability to use it. We definitely take for granted everything until we don't have it or don't have the ability to use it anymore. So I'm going to start taking a little less for granted and be appreciative of everything that I do have, and when my body parts are working, that they're working. And I know I kind of felt this way a little bit and shared this, thought process when it came to my thyroid, but your digits, they do so much for you, don't they? My noodles are still warm. I like to make a warm pasta salad. Yes, I know, call me strange. It just is how I am. So I've added tomatoes. That's pretty good for the onion. Not sure how many jalapenos I'm gonna want. Depends on the heat of them, but that's probably pretty good. But these I put into containers so that way now I can lid them and put them in the fridge for future meals, as well as the extra tomato. Let me grab the vegan mayonnaise. This is what I've been using, Avonese, gluten-free, vegan, because it's two things that I need to keep out of my diet. Filtered water, avocado oil, avocado pulp, extra virgin olive oil, sunflower oil, apple cider vinegar, sea salt, xanthan gum, citric acid, lemon oil, lemon juice, guar gum, sorbic acid, rosemary, sunflower oil, and rosemary. That's pretty darn good. So, I mean, the nutritional facts aren't very bad. Avonese, yeah, it's good. So, that is hard to open. Let me add a dollop of that, or 2 dollops of that to this. I'll start by mixing this in here. Noodle jumped out. I'm going to add other things. This is not everything. My black pepper grinder broke, so let me go ahead and grind some up in the mortar and pestle that my boyfriend just got us. I am so excited to have one finally. So let me grind some of that, get that added in here, as well as some probably rosemary, celery, and this is all stuff that I've dehydrated that I've grown myself. So I'll put in rosemary, celery, probably basil. Well, absolutely basil. Not sure if I'll do any sea salt. I've been dehydrated, so I might put a little salt in here just to kind of up that in my body a little bit, increase my water retention so my body can use it as it needs to. But yeah, I'll see you back in 1 second. So as I had mentioned, my boyfriend had picked up a mortar and pestle. I will drop the link down below. It was one I had sent him. My top of my thing broke, so I've literally been just putting the cap on it and putting it in the cabinet. And I need to grind everything by hand, as you hear me doing right now, as I'm chatting to you and as I send one flying across the counter, which happens occasionally. But I love this. Everything is so fresh this way. Let me show you. Look at that. From this, where's the camera? Right there. You can see the couple that were still ground up from when it, had the grinder on it. To that. I wish you could smell it. And then it's going to go in to this. All right. I love pepper, so I'm dumping every little bit of this I can get out of there in there. And I wish we had recorded us seasoning with rice and everything this yesterday. Honestly, I didn't think of it. And when he's around, I'm not in vlog mode. All right, let's see. What do I have in my cabinet here? Look here. Let me lift you up and so you can see my cabinet. It's a little bit of everything here. Yes, not everything. My oregano plant had died, so rest in peace. These are amazing, by the way. Ooh. Next time I don't do a mayonnaise-based basil, rosemary, parsley, cilantro, also known as coriander, and celery. So every single one of these, let me show you in here, are from celery tops. Some have completely broken down as I've shoved more in here. But the ones on the top are fairly big, which are kind of nice. I'm going to break it down a little bit to put in here, but I like to have a little bit of size in this. It's a salad. I don't know. I'm not against leafy greens. It may not be that kind of a salad, but and then I can get any stems in there. They're still in there out. Yeah, I like to see what I'm eating a little bit, not just always have it be super powdery just for the flavor. No, I like to see it. I want to taste it, yes, but I want to see it too. And I like this, so I'm going to add quite a bit of celery here. Try to do a little bit at a time because I know there's some pieces that have some stemage on them. Stemage! I don't know if I just created that word, but it sounded good in the moment. Alright. I think that's right. I might add more. We'll see. Basil, I think it's broken down enough that I can just, some basil in there. The rosemary also has a few stems, I'm sure. Oh, she not too bad. A little bit right here. I just break it by hand and put it in. I don't need too much of that. Rosemary does have a strong flavor. Let's see, do I have anything else in here that I want to add? I already have the jalapenos. Maybe a little granulated garlic. Ugh, I hate using this stuff, but a little bit of that. Alright, let's mix this up and see how it is. I like to let it sit for a little while for the flavors to meld. But I always mix it up when the noodles are still warm. And I always try some. Let me get a spoon. Big bite calls for a big spoon. Right, I want a little bit of everything, a lot of everything. Right, jalapeno. And I think I got some of all the herbs here. All right. gonna try this, but hold on. You probably want to see me taking this bite. So this is what I just scooped up. It's got a couple noodles, a couple jalapenos, a tomato, and it looks like a little bit of everything for the seasoning that I just added along with the vegan mayonnaise. So let's give it a try. Oh my goodness. I gotta have like 2 bites of jalapeno per bite for it to like really be. Alright, let me have some more. I always get myself a little bowl before I put it in the fridge. Something else I started was gluten-free Bisquick mix, oat milk. What else did I add to it? Oregano, garlic powder, crushed rosemary, and oh goodness, olive oil. I'm actually going to add just a little bit more olive oil. Just know that I added all those herbs. I sprayed down the baking sheet with olive oil as well. I'm going to set the oven to 350. I'm going to mix this up the rest of the way, spread it out onto the pan, and see if I need to add some more herbs on top. Normally I would use my hands to flatten any kind of dough or crust. However, with the finger splint, it's a little harder, so I'm just kind of doing this method. I've never done this before with this spatula thingy, but I'm making it work, and it came out not too bad. So I kind of like this, and I might do it more in the future just to kind of help keep my hands clean, knowing that I'm going to have to wear this splint for the next few months. Judging by the smell and the look, I think it's all right as far as the herbs. So I'm going to let the oven preheat. What?
Hello.
We're being sneaky.
Something.
We're recording part of our cooking vlog, aren't we? And then we're going to make your lunch. We are making kind of like a gluten-free pizza crust bread thingy.
What does make pizza?
And Mommy's going to rip it apart.
Let's make a regular pizza.
We can make you a regular pizza as soon as we finish this. Yeah.
And you can make
And then I'll probably just rip it apart, dip it in some marinara type sauce, and call it a day.
Yeah.
So I'll show you it when it gets out of the oven. Since we are baking, the kids wanted to throw together, they're kind of a mess, but that's okay. They did really good. They made some Bisquick mix, and then they wanted to make them in these flour pans. So I said, why not? So I'm going to toss those in the oven along with mine. Mine's starting to cook. All right, so we have a crackly dessert for mine, but it looks and smells amazing, actually. And then the kids' flour ones, of course, all puffed up. Got some red sauce. The kids are going to get some cheeses. They wanted to eat it in lunch containers with some fruit punch, cucumbers, shredded cheese, kind of like a homemade Lunchable. So I have decided, and yes, I have the curtain up to block the AC into just the bedrooms, and I have decided that I want a snack. I want something kind of sweet. I was going to eat some pumpkin seeds, but it wasn't hitting the spot, so rather than just eat them anyways, I'm going to go on Pinterest, find a snack, and we're going to make it together. So the cookies came out amazing. I'll share the recipe, and it whipped together in 2 minutes, baked in 8 minutes. The second batch is in the oven now. A few minutes left. I have to clean up from the bread, but they are so good.
It's just another doorway to open up and see what kind of lifeline will be